welcome back. Now, Hugh, Internet of Things, one of the sexy topics that's been going around since maybe a couple of years ago. Where do you see the progress in the region of Internet, in this Southeast Asia region for Internet of Things?
Yeah, the Internet of Things, I mean, everything will have sensors and intelligence attached to it. You know, we will wear them. We will have them in our bodies.
Yeah.
And then we'll be able to generate data that we can monitor and utilize.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Internet of Things, what we talk about in Hitachi data systems is the Internet of Things that matter, okay, that help to build safer, smarter cities, for instance. You know, there are already, like Google has Google Nest, which is an intelligent thermostat for power energy savings, and that's fine. And there are other things like you have sensors, you know, in automobiles that do onboard diagnostics.
Right.
So there's a lot of this already in play.
Yeah.
Okay, but we want to coordinate it and create a smart city out of that. So we are doing a project in Copenhagen, okay, where we have an open data mart. That means that we have data from the government, maybe demographics, maybe sensor data around air quality and all that, combined with private data into a open data mart so that anybody can use that data. So if they're going to create, you know, it could be a private company, it could be academia, it could be private sector, SME, or it could be an individual who wants to write an app for bicycle, optimizing bicycle traffic. Okay, so they can access this data without having to recreate. A lot of the cost is gathering this data. So by having this data mart also, Copenhagen can coordinate what they do in water with the energy, with sanitation, and be able to build a truly connected smart city. Okay, if you don't have that, then you have those silos again. Okay, and it creates inefficiencies and it creates more multiplication of data because this data would just be in one repository. So that's how we need to approach this. Okay.
How is Hitachi Data Systems helping out businesses to ensure that they transform towards that technology, digital into the digital era?
Yeah, well, two ways. You know, we have what we call information technology, and it's about the infrastructure. You know, it's about storage, and but converged so that and automated, orchestrated, so we don't have to spend all our time managing it. And the other part is, in the verticals businesses, there's operational data. That's the data that comes from sensors, machine to machine. Okay? So what we are going to do is integrate that with the information technology so that we can build better, smarter, healthier cities by integrating both the operational and the information technologies together. Okay? Now we can do that because our parent company is Hitachi Limited, that is in all those different sectors like energy and transportation, healthcare, et cetera. Okay. So we are leveraging the bigger Hitachi to do this, and we're offering cities like in London, we have the intercity train system that we have for them, and we offer it as a service to them. Okay. A lot of these projects for smart cities and things like that take a lot of capital funding up front. Okay, so the intercity train would be very expensive to start, and you know, this administration votes the funds for this, and the next administration says no, we don't want to spend it on trains, we want to spend it on healthcare. So we take that concern off the table by offering as a service to the intercity train system. Okay, so they only pay us for on-time service. What that means is that we take on billions of dollars of risk up front.
Right. Up front.
Yeah, but we're confident that we can manage that through the use of big data and sensors, because we build the trains, sensors all through the trains. We have the train control system, so we can optimize the operation and maintenance of that train. Okay, so we can assure our investors that we can do this. Okay. So projects like these are in the billions of dollars over 27 years. A project like this. So there are all these projects which we can help get off the ground because we're not expecting everybody to pay everything up front.
Right. Okay. Now, exactly how much work is Hitachi Data Systems have right now in the country, in Indonesia? Are you looking to expand as well?
Yes, we have been expanding there, and in the last couple of years we have a new country manager, Suresh Nair, who is bringing in, increasing his team and his presence here in Indonesia. You know, here we work through partners, but we want to support our partners, and the partners help us to leverage our, you know, contact and support for our customers. So the partners to us are very, very important.
Any future projects in regards to data systems or data management here in the region or Indonesia specifically?
Well, just working with you know, all the industries here. We also have here in Indonesia Hitachi Limited. Okay, and there are somewhere around 25 companies here. So I know there are big projects like transport systems and, you know, energy systems, water systems that we can also integrate with our Hitachi business.
All right. Hubert Yoshida, thank you so much for sharing with us about the data or IT trends for 2016, and we do hope to talk to you again with Hitachi Data Systems in the coming future. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That has been Hubert Yoshida, the Vice President and the Global CTO for Hitachi Data Systems, right here on The Perspective. I'm Florence Armain. Thank you for watching.